How long will it take Chloe to sniff out the truth about Lucifer's doppelganger? And what if the trailer actually only covers the first episode? Hi, I'm Dylan. Let's get analyzing Season 5A's trailer already. Not to state the obvious, but just in case you haven't watched it yet, the trailer kicks off with the heart-wrenching Season 4 finale scene. A crying Chloe begs Lucy not to leave, but he flies away after planting a kiss on her lips. Next, it flashes to glimpses of the future, and we see Maze uncovering one hell of a secret. Lucifer's twin, Michael, is in town, wrecking the earthly life Lucifer built for himself. This includes his relationship with Chloe, of course.
Welcome home. How do you like the mess I made?
Initially, you'd simply think Lucifer found some loophole to return to his Chloe, as we always knew he would. I mean, when in public, Michael's got the same accent and sayings as our Lucifer. Did you notice how Michael, or was this the real Lucy, even whistles the devil crime-solving tune? Side note, this song is super specific, so how would Michael know about it? Is it possible that in this shot, it's actually the real Lucifer? But anyways, then the trailer throws everything on its head. Yep, Maze tackles the pretend Lucifer to the ground, and while she's doing her demon thing, Michael is forced to choke out his real identity, complete with his own American accent and all. For many fans, this might not have come as such a surprise because one of the longest-running theories for Lucifer was in fact that he has a twin. Part of this comes from the Lucifer comic series where he had a twin brother, Michael. In the same breath, did you spot the cool visual references that hint at the Crisis of Infinite Earths crossover possibilities? Here you see a 2001 Space Odyssey throwback. Not to mention this short shot of the kid riding his tricycle in a hotel. Reminds you of The Shining, don't it? These clever links aren't surprising, considering that after Lucifer moved over from the more restrictive Fox to Netflix in Season 4, it was confirmed as part of the Arrow multiverse. We already had a taste of Netflix's adventurous spirit in the previous crossover scene with Constantine.
Always a pleasure to see you, Lucy.
Soul retrieval, blah, 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 the worlds are ending. It's all very biblical.
So does this mean that we'll see more crossover fun in Season 5? We hope so! Just before we delve into our theories about Chloe figuring out the truth, let's discuss how the trailer summarized what's been happening on Earth after Lucy left. What were the ones left behind up to? In the long wait for this trailer, and now for August 21st, we were all wondering how Chloe would cope with losing Lucifer so shortly after both admitted their mutual feelings. Apparently, as she tells Maze and Linda in the trailer, she's been having a case of the breakup blues after Lucifer's return to hell. Hey, is it really a breakup if your guy had to go to hell to stop demons from taking over Earth? We also see her with darker hair, which we think suggests that she hasn't been looking after herself. She's been throwing herself into her work to distract herself from her love troubles. Hey, that part we kind of expected at least. Apart from that, it also seems Chloe has been partying with Maze. Now we'd love to see the shenanigans these two get up to when tequila shots are involved. In other news, it looks like Dan and Ella are still in the dark about the celestial happenings that's been under their noses all along. We still think they're bound to find out, it's just a matter of when. Dan looks just as annoyed as ever when Michael announces that Lucifer 2.0 is back.
You're back. Great.
Also, our hearts go out to Ella, who seems furious and sad about Lucifer leaving without telling her. I mean, we know how much their brother-sister relationship means to her. The trailer adds the perfect touch of humor when the oblivious Ella tells Chloe and Maze that, as far as she's concerned, Lucifer can go to hell. Now talk about irony. Next up, how are the twins different? Who else can't wait to see Tom Ellis in this dual role? It's already clear just from watching his performance in this trailer that it's going to be scorching. While the producers cleverly distinguish between Michael and Lucifer by means of their wings, we can already see how Tom is using different postures to strengthen the differences between the two. Psst, did you notice how Michael has gray wings compared to Lucifer's snowy white ones? For example, in the trailer, we gather it's Michael saving Chloe from an oncoming car due to his wing color. And then, whenever Michael appears home alone, there's another thing that's a dead giveaway, apart from his American accent. It's his hunchback posture. Notice how you can clearly see his uneven shoulders? Something that seems to be related to his posture is that Michael's one wing appears to be damaged and missing a few feathers. One theory making the rounds is that Lucifer injured Michael during the rebellion, and maybe that's how Michael's wing got damaged. As we know, the other angels don't tolerate imperfections. This could have led to him being an outcast, and now Michael wants to get revenge on Lucifer for ruining his life. Furthermore, we love the clever way the trailer also addresses Michael's explanations for why he's back, and why he's different, right? For example, Amenadiel looks suspicious and asks why he's back. Michael smoothly says he got a bit bored, so he popped back up. But the trailer doesn't reveal if Amenadiel falls for this, and later on we see him fighting Michael. Seems like Amenadiel had to freeze time to fight him and still gets knocked out just before saying,
He is stronger than you think.
To add suspense, there's another question that has fans really worried. Will Chloe figure out there's an imposter in her bed? Okay, so fans truly do not want to see Chloe being intimate with Michael posing as Lucifer. To be honest, neither do we. Let's be real, it would be a huge letdown if that were to happen, since we've all been waiting to see her and Lucifer get a chance to be happy. In the trailer, Dan doesn't seem to pick up on anything, but we see Chloe looking puzzled and hear her expressing her doubts. Lucifer's acting different, she tells Linda. Later, we see Michael addressing Chloe's concerns by cleverly saying that time moves slower up there, so thousands of years in hell changed him. Desperate fans who really don't want those love scenes to be with Michael have pointed out something. These fans fine-combed the Netflix Asia trailer and have come to the conclusion that the hot scene in the trailer is Chloe with the real Lucifer. This is down to a fine detail of the clothes they're wearing. We can't confirm whether this is true, but it's interesting, and it would be a relief if true. Here's another thought that suggests that Chloe, with her fine detective's instinct, won't be in the dark too long. There are 2 ways she might find out the truth. Well, actually 3. 1, Maze tells her, but 2, Michael shouldn't be affected by Chloe's presence as is the case with Lucifer. So if he's invincible near her, that would be a giveaway. Thirdly, Michael's desire trick ought to work on Chloe. So we have good news, and it's that it doesn't look like the ruse will last that long. Chloe seems suspicious, along with Amenadiel and Maze, who knows. Also in the trailer, it kinda looks like Chloe realizes that it's not Lucifer when she sees Michael descend with his dark wings. No way this clever cop will miss this huge detail. Right, next. Who does Chloe find lying on the floor? At the end of the trailer, we see the real Lucifer coming back to fight his brother. Could this be linked to when we see Lucy in hell and there's something really weird going on with his eyes? Did you also notice that? So this is pure speculation, but could this be a sign of his link to his twin? Maybe he can see what Michael is up to on Earth, and that's how he knows to return to save the day? In any case, back to the important question, the trailer shows one of the brothers being injured and a distraught Chloe running towards him. How are we to know whether this is Lucifer or Michael? At this point, does she know about Michael yet? This we'll have to wait and see. Whoever it is there any way, pretty please, that Michael and Lucifer could swap roles? Lucifer could trap Michael in hell where he can be the king and Lucifer can stay on Earth with Chloe. Right, and now for a few final thoughts and theories. Remember, we're still getting a season 6. Hey, did you notice the similarities between the episode number 666 and Earth 666? Maybe more proof of the crossover of Infinite Earths theory? Apart from that, there are a few gaps that weren't addressed in the trailer. For one, we didn't see God, who we know will make an appearance somewhere in Season 5 because actor Dennis Haysbert is confirmed in the role. The reason for this might be twofold. Firstly, maybe the show writers are simply keeping this a mystery, considering we already know of one large plot twist. The second thing to keep in mind is that this trailer is only for Season 5A, and that God might only join the show later in 5B. The trailer doesn't hint at this, but some fans are speculating whether Michael versus Lucifer could be what leads to God coming to Earth later. Oh, and have you considered the following mind-blowing possibility? What if this trailer only covers episode 1? What the devil? Well, this option can't be ruled out, right? It would make sense not to draw out the whole Michael imposter plotline for too long. It might also be part of the reason for revealing the Lucifer Twin story from the get-go. Because if the twin brother is the smallest plot twist, then you can even imagine the much larger twists they got in store for us. The same theory applies to the shot where Maze tackles Lucifer and uncovers the truth. What's not to say that's still the first episode? What do you think? We'll leave you with the words from an official teaser. In the stunning 5th season, the stakes are higher than ever. Secrets will be revealed, beloved characters will die, and we'll finally get an answer to the question, will they or won't they? Thanks for watching. Do share your thoughts with us, and as always, stay awesome.